Recently, Jeff Nippert and Dr. Lane Norton made a video on explaining controversial fitness topics. They were both given just 15 seconds to explain each topic, and I felt that certain topics required more information for better understanding. And that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'll be reacting to the video and sharing some of my insights on the controversial fitness topics.
Bodybuilders tend to overemphasize how important going to failure is, when in reality you just have to be reasonably close to failure, usually within a couple reps of it.
I think it's useful to go to failure from time to time so you know what it feels like, but you can get pretty much the same benefits of training to failure by stopping a few reps shy.
There's a lot of individual variability to this. Some people are very resilient to muscle growth and they might have to train beyond failure for the right stimulus. From what I've observed, most natural lifters are usually north of 0 reps in reserve. They usually take isolation exercises to failure or even beyond failure in most cases for all the sets. This is for advanced lifters. If you are a beginner, you do not have to go that crazy. But if you're giving up when the reps start to slow down, that's not training to failure.
From a muscle activation standpoint, there is very, very little difference between sumo and conventional, so it's just individual.
Exercise selection is also dependent on the individual. Some exercises might not be super effective, but that does not make them useless. Definitely check out my video on suboptimal exercises for more information.
We have shown that full range of motion, or at least training in the stretched position, appears to be critical for maximizing hypertrophy, so I say underrated.
In reality, what's most important is getting to the stretched aspect of the lift and through the hardest part of the lift, at least from a hypertrophic standpoint. But without that extra nuance, I would say, yeah, just doing half reps is not optimal.
Actually, there are very few exercises that take the muscle to its full range of motion. For example, if you are doing the handstand push-up, you have to stop the rep when your head touches the ground. But your hands can go way below that. That's not full range of motion, but still the handstand push-ups are considered to be very effective. Another example would be the dumbbell bench press. The heavier you go or the thicker the dumbbells are, the shorter the range of motion will be. But they are still effective. If you want to master something like the pull-up and you are a beginner, half reps can be very effective. You can start by cranking out half reps and gradually increasing the range of motion as you get stronger till you can do the complete pull-up. This can work very well in case you do not have a pull-up machine. And if you are wondering why not just do the negatives, even the negatives are also a type of half reps. And if you want to train beyond failure, which you will have to if you are serious about making gains, half reps are also effective for that. You can do half reps after you complete doing full range of motion reps. Like for example with the rows, once you complete a set with full range of motion and you cannot do any more, just crank out half rep. Slowly reduce the range of motion. You can go crazy till the point that you are just doing 3 or 4 inches of range of motion. If used wisely, half reps are very effective.
What are we detoxing? So whenever people make claims to detox, I'm always like, so what specific compounds are we detoxing? How are we detoxing them? And how does this not already done by the liver and kidneys? People don't usually have a response to that.
Yeah.
You detox your body every day in the toilet. Your body already has a detox mechanism and it does not need any external help for that. Unless there's a serious medical condition, all of those detox articles and videos are simply scamming you. There's no way to detox your body by eating or drinking something. Just unsubscribe from any YouTuber who is promoting detox shakes or anything of that sort.
First off, what's the objective definition of clean? If you talk to a vegan, they're going to tell you meat is not clean. If you talk to a carnivore, they're going to tell you vegetables aren't clean. There's no objective definition, and even when you get into things that seem like obvious, like a high sugar diet compared to a low sugar diet when you're equating calories, there's actually no difference in body composition at least.
It is very hard to describe what eating clean is. For some people it might be discarding junk food, for others it might be taking a shower before you eat. Nutrition is a very broad topic, and if you want more information on healthy eating, definitely check out my ebook Reincarnation. The link is in the description, and if you want a detailed video on healthy eating or clean eating, do let me know in the comments.
I just saw enough overwhelming evidence that if you get enough high quality protein, that adding BCAAs on top of that just doesn't do anything. I think there's certain situations where they can be useful, like if you're a vegan and you can't get enough protein in, BCAAs can enhance the protein quality you're having. And even there is some evidence that they decrease delayed onset muscle soreness. Whether or not that's independent of total protein intake, we don't know, but there could be some applications.
BCAAs are totally useless. What most people don't know is that you are already getting enough BCAAs through your normal food or protein powders, even if it's vegetarian or vegan food. Just do one thing, go to your nearest supplement store, grab a BCAA supplement and a whey protein powder and compare the amino acid profile of both of those. You will be surprised to find out that the whey protein actually has more BCAAs than the special BCAA supplement.
I say like properly rated, I think they're better than BCAAs. You
Yeah.
need all 9 essential amino acids to
Yeah.
build muscle tissue, so like almost by definition they are better.
I'd kind of go back, like if you're training fasted, which is not really fast if you take EAAs, but if you're training fasted or you don't do well with a lot on your stomach when you go into train, you train in the mornings, maybe something like that gets you out of catabolism without putting too much on your stomach. Yeah.
But
I would-
overall
I would still
overrated.
say
I would
overrated.
say overrated too.
Again, you are getting enough aminos through normal whey protein. You do not require anything special. Both BCAAs and EAAs are just marketing gimmicks. These supplement companies found out that certain amino acids are more effective. So why not take them out of the protein and sell them separately at a higher cost? Even if you are training fasted, there is no need to take EAAs. Just normal carb shake or protein shake is enough. I train fasted in the morning and I don't take any of that. Weight training burns very little calories compared to cardio, and it is not enough to boost catabolism. Also, it is very difficult to keep your body in a constant anabolic state. Your body will shuffle between catabolism and anabolism. It is quite normal. There is no need to stress over it. Maybe some bananas, milk or protein shake is enough to keep you fueled during the workout. EAs are just not worth it. Or if you're really serious, you can take creatine at night or day to provide a constant supply of protein to your body, as it is a very slow absorbing protein.
And there's some pretty compelling research that it acts through multiple different mechanisms to improve recovery, strength, a little bit of testosterone,
Yeah.
who cares, and possibly even muscle mass. So I do think it's underrated right now.
I do too, and also it seems to have a pretty profound effect on anxiety.
I have a detailed video on ashwagandha, but don't watch that. The audio quality is terrible. Instead, check out my article on the same topic. It has a lot of research and will provide you much more detailed insights on ashwagandha and whether you should take it or not. Overall, I would say it is a very underrated herb. If you want 90,000 words of such awesome information, definitely grab a copy of my ebook. The link will be in the description. Or at least go and visit the website. It has a lot of free articles. Do follow me on Instagram at BroNakingFitness for some awesome bite-sized reels. That's it for this video. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications to all so that you do not miss out on any of my future videos.